Are we recording right now?
Yeah, we were
live.
Oh, yeah.
So we're in the middle of telling the story.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back to the beginning of it.
Maybe let's create some fictional names for them.
Yeah,
Just so
that's
they don't,
a good idea.
Just so
that's
they
a good
don't
idea.
get confused.
Cat would be a good one for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Totally went to Element 11 this year. We did go this year, but it was the year before, and we met my friend. You met my friend Kate Kelly.
Yeah.
Who's actually going to be in Denver and shit. And
Really?
Same with Bradley.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I'm so stoked to go there and see the burn scene there and shit.
Fuck yeah, they got regionals out there, right?
Fuck yeah, they do. It's called Apogea.
Apogea. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I have another plan for that. I was actually going to say it on the podcast too. But we're going to go back to the story.
Hell yeah.
So Mike was talking about a story about how he took him around looking at scorpions, had this epic adventure. Let me think. So my friend came out there and everybody assumed that this person was me.
Yeah.
They were getting so mad at me, and I just looked down and was like, dude, I was on my ranger shift. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Dude, I just got back to my ranger shift.
Who was this person they assumed you to be?
It was Cat.
Wait, what? Why is he? Does he have a bad reputation?
Well,
He doesn't have a bad reputation. He wasn't following the 10 principles.
yeah, he was in the mindset of just because this cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, he was in the mindset of making money at the festival, which is, that's just not part of Element 11, It's just not what goes on, And he wanted to sell a bunch of party favors to everybody, which...
I see.
So I wake up the next morning, step out of my tent, and my friend Cisco walks up to me, and they're all where the hell have you been? Where the hell have you been? I was sleeping in my tent. They looked at me and went, how the fuck did you clone yourself? I was like,
What?
wait. What? Disco Clown came up and asked me that, and dude, it was the most hilarious thing. Because
Yeah.
I was I thought in my head, this is after I first woke up. And just got out of bed, walked up, and that's the first thing he says to me. And I just look at him and go, what the hell are you guys even doing? What's going on in your perspective? I want to see this.
Yeah.
And they go, I'm wait, that wasn't you running around the desert trying to sell drugs to everybody? No. But yeah. That was quite an experience, honestly. And they thought I cloned myself. That was the hilarious thing.
And I was simultaneously there. This was my first E11, first getting introduced to this whole community.
Yeah.
And
Do you mind if I vape in here?
Oh no, go for it.
yeah, but I was my first time there, and then I think people thought after they found out that Kyle wasn't the one fucking running around selling drugs, because he obviously knows the fucking principles. They're gonna go to the new guy and be oh, you're fucking selling drugs. So my one of the fucking fire safety people from the fire tribe, which I hadn't even joined yet at this point. I was just camping with the fire tribe because they're homies,
Mm-hmm.
And the safety guy came over and he was like, you can't be selling that shit here. I'm like, dude,
God.
I'm like, dude, that wasn't me, and I don't think it was ever they were
it was ever explained to him what he was going to, and that was my fault.
Yeah, and I don't know, with this good cat, I've seen a couple friends go down that path of just money addiction, through selling whatever you may have, but and it's not a good fucking path to go on. So I think I talked to Kyle. Well, I talked to not Kyle. It's fucking you. See, I'm even getting confused. But fuck, I talked to Kat, and fucking he was it was as the temple was burning. I was sitting next to him and we were talking. I was like, you know what, like, it's so easy to fucking get addicted to money, you know, but, like, look at all this fucking shit. Isn't there so much more, you know? Like, this is where you go to get away from all that fucking bullshit, you know? We don't want to bring it here.
Yeah.
We don't want to bring that greed, you know?
Yeah,
And
I see what you're saying.
I think, you know what, like...
Gifting society is a
Yeah,
good society.
exactly. And, I don't know, dude. I have a mutual respect for this fellow, but I do not get a good feeling from him at all.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of gone down a dark path, which I hope he's doing better now.
I hope he is too, dude. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Yeah, I hope he is, but like that's not. I'll probably see him when he is on a better path, because that's not the path I'm on, you know. And like,
Exactly.
like, I don't know, who the fuck knows. But by the way, I don't think we ever said we have fucking Kyle on here.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of just said it, but
Yeah, and
Yeah,
actually, some really bad news. Alex has died, so he's...
yeah, fucking, we forgot to say, Wallace
It
has
was a horrible podcasting accident,
God.
and Alex has passed away.
Yeah, we were recording this shit, and then Alex just fucking straight up died. Fucking, yeah. I don't know, maybe he'll come back from the dead, you know, he is Wallace.
Yeah.
He is Wallace. You'll probably see him again. No, just kidding, he's fine. He's just Wallace is just one of the hardest workers I've met, like...
I agree.
Yeah, this dude, I really look up to the fucking level of focus Alex has.
I know.
Like, he could really zone in on fucking
Memory,
something.
focus, yeah. You can tell when he tells stories. He
Yeah.
tells
But I kind of want to
stories
try his lucid dreaming thing.
Yeah,
Like, seriously. Like, I kind of do. I want to play some more, like, bounds in it.
yeah.
It's
Alex,
definitely an interesting concept. He's told me about it a little bit, and especially how you get into it, where you start waking up and writing down your dreams and everything, and how it starts putting this thing in your brain where you can like start to
Start to
tell that
remember more and
yeah,
more.
and then you can start to like tell when you're dreaming.
Yeah.
From that.
Yeah, he told me it was like a pinch or a snap. And he's like, literally, it was crazy because like it would do this every single time, and I know I was dreaming.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a strange concept.
Like, so when I knew I was dreaming, I knew I was in control. It's
Yeah,
like, that's actually a really, really cool idea, man.
yeah,
I've been kind of trying to play around with it, but I haven't been able to like get in like the headspace
yeah,
of where it's like quiet enough in my head to be able to do it.
yeah.
I'm hoping this move out to Colorado kind of clears up that a little bit.
Yeah.
Clears up that sound.
Yeah, and you're moving out to fucking Colorado, dude. Fucking
I know.
congrats. I'm kind of bummed, but fucking congrats, dude. It's fucking...
Dude, you gotta come fucking...
Yeah, I'll come visit, dude.
So do you.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Yeah, I would love to, dude.
Sounds like you're gonna have a lot of cool shit going on over there.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's so badass. And, homeboy Toast is out there. Josh, if he ever listens to this, shout out to Toast.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking... He spins
Dude, I'll show him
ridiculous poi, dude. He spins ridiculous poi. Like,
Dude, he does, dude.
Like style, dude.
Yeah.
Like, just style.
So we're getting ready to like start like our own like kind of group thing, and we're gonna try to like get like this huge like group going. In
Like
the
a-
area
like
that
a
we're
fire
gonna
group?
be in. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That would be rad, dude.
So the Renegades of Fire. Like we'll have like rules for like safety and stuff like that. Like we will be safe,
Yeah.
but I'm not following all the fire traps rules.
Not as anal.
Not
Yeah.
even close.
Yeah.
Like what? Like what rules?
You've seen the rules I break.
Yeah.
So
Allegedly.
allegedly break. That's a better way of putting it,
Yes,
actually.
yes.
So I like to get the crowd involved with the fire show, and the way I like doing that is getting the fire close to them. Now I know in my own head that if I have to, I'm gonna take that fire. No matter what, I'm gonna take that fire. They're not
Yeah.
gonna get hurt. I'm the one that signed up for it, not them. But with that being said, I've said that before to them, and they like finally started trusting me enough and stuff like that. So I eventually just started breaking the rule.
Yeah. That's funny.
But then everyone's looking at me, and they're like, "Why does Kyle get to break that rule?" And they'll yell at me for it.
Yeah. That's funny.
And I'll look back at them, and I'll be like, "Guys, it's me doing it." They're like, "I know it's you. I know you know what you're doing, but monkey see, monkey do."
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, well, if they ever want to do it, just send them to me and have them talk to me. I'll tell them how to do it right.
Yeah.
Don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up.
Yeah.
If you're gonna fuck up and burn yourself. That's how it goes, man.
Yeah. Dude, the other
But yeah.
fucking day, when we were at that, we went to a little bonfire, a little festival, which was cool. I was just
it was really cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was fun, you know.
Those kids do need to learn how to pick up after
Yeah,
themselves.
I was just kind of disappointed in the way that they handled their garbage and fucking shit like that.
It was
you know?
unorganized a little for sure.
Y'all need to fucking clean up your shit. Bring your, like, I know there's trash cans, but bring a fucking garbage bag just in case it gets full, you know? Like, do something, you know? Throw it in the fucking car, you know? Take care of it.
Guys, there are festivals thrown out in the desert that are huge. And there's not a single speck of trash left. There is not glitter. There is not wood chips. There is nothing left in this 8x8 mile. There might be like maybe little like you can't even see. These
They
guys
filter that shit out, though.
dude, they comb the desert afterwards.
Wow.
Like they literally comb the desert afterwards. There's not a single piece of like anything left. And this is after 80,000 people come out there, camp, burn stuff, do all this crazy stuff, and there's not a single speck of trash left over.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and if there is this piece of trash while you're fucking partying or doing what may have you, you know, fucking, if somebody sees a piece of trash, they're probably gonna pick it up at a place like that because
Honestly, that would be nice, dude.
yeah. But like,
And spread that word to your friends.
yeah, exactly, dude.
'Cause
I always will.
seriously.
I always will. But back to this little festival, I was spinning my fire poi. And I was just mid-flow, just getting it fucking hard. And this kid walks, like, up to me, like, right in front of me. And I'm just, like, kind of like, yo, dude, like, backing up. And he comes up to me, he's, like, drunk or something. He's like, hey, can I spin your poi? And I'm like, dude, like,
I'm in the
I'm spinning
mid-spin
them.
right now. Like,
Yeah.
give me till they burn out before you come ask me.
yeah, you don't just come interrupt the flow, you know? Like, that is, and you don't, I just wanted, like, my fucking soul wanted to hit him with the fucking fire so bad, just to be like, dude, get back. But I didn't want to do it because it would have caused a whole fucking mess. But I so badly wanted to hit him with the fire.
Well, that's like the hard thing is, like, if the audience is going to be involved, I like that the audience stays in their perimeter.
Yeah.
Because I know where I'm moving.
Exactly.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
If the audience comes to me, that's an issue.
Yeah, especially
unless
when you're
I
doing
know
spins.
about it.
Yeah.
Because I might be in a flow, I might have my eyes closed, I might be just sitting there hearing the whooshes and just losing myself. And somebody walks up and you get close enough to me, you might get hit.
That's, yeah, especially
And
when you're
you've got to
in
be
it.
super, super careful of that because not all fire performers are paying attention. They are paying attention to what's around them. But
You
at the
get
same
in that
fact,
zone.
like you get into that zone when you're that far away from the crowd and you know you can be there.
And
And
there's,
you've
like-
got all this open space in your mind from when you closed your eyes. That's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, guys. If you're enjoying a fire show, don't come to people. Let them come to you. Like, I'm going to see it more and more where the crowd is going to be involved, where we're going to come to you.
Yeah.
And we know what we're doing. We know how to get close to you. We just, we can't have people walking up to us.
Exactly. Like if if I shorten my poi and do some weird like shit in front of somebody's face, like I can tell what distance or some shit, but like I don't know.
I'm just going to plug this in.
Oh yeah.
Here, we'll take a quick break.
Okay.
Quick
one.
Break it up.
Alright, we are back.
All right, we were back. It's mainly a confidence thing. Like,
Yeah.
you have to be confident enough in yourself
Yeah.
to approach the crowd. Like, you really do. And me, I'm confident enough.
Yeah.
You would definitely be confident enough.
Yeah.
Or confident enough.
Both works.
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
confident
Yeah,
and
exactly.
confident. But one thing I learned at this festival is the double staffs. When you're drunk, dude, oh, it just gets sloppy. I feel
It's
like.
because that is like such a complicated
Yeah,
fucking
it's a
thing,
precise, like it's a little precise thing. Like the dragon staff I was spinning, I feel like I could at least like hold it together.
Well,
It's
you
the-
get into kind of a flow.
Yeah, it's like it's a whole body movement thing, and then the double staffs is like with just your fingers and really, and they're really light too. So it's like
I don't know, my
Yeah.
staff tends to come to my hand
Yeah.
when I'm not sober.
Really. There's just attracted to you.
It's like literally
Yeah.
like a magnet. And I can watch it doing it. And I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna drop it. Dink!
yeah,
Yeah.
I dropped it so much at that festival. just messing up.
Yeah, I was
But
trying
There's
to learn
one
some
thing
new-
I will never do intoxicated. It's
What?
breathing fire.
Fuck no, dude.
No. That is a no-no.
So what's the fucking most dangerous thing about breathing fire, do you think?
Honestly, the most dangerous thing is that you can actually die from it.
Yeah. If you just
can
inhale those
actually die
fumes.
from it, yeah. So basically, you can do it from the fumes, you can do it from the fuel,
Yeah.
there's a couple of different ways, but what happens is the fuel gets into your lungs and it basically causes you to drown. So the thing you gotta think is block it off, no matter what, from going down.
Yeah.
Always exhaling.
sense.
Yeah.
You're constantly wiping, so that way you can wipe off like the fuel off your face and stuff like that, so you can breathe through your nose. But you can only breathe through your nose. Okay.
Okay.
But once that fuel starts going out of your mouth onto the flame, you have to focus everything on breathing out.
Don't you kind of gotta aspirate it out of your mouth, like?
Yeah, you've got to do
mist
like
it?
a spray, and it's got to be like this huge spray, and it will go and ignite.
So have you done it then?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there's actually a picture of me on Facebook doing it.
Wow.
It's fucking scary, dude. Like I've thought about it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm fucking about that ready. But if you're listening to this and you want to try it, I would recommend probably not to. To be honest.
I suggest if you want to try it, find someone that knows how to do it first.
Yeah, exactly.
My friend Brian Blaze knows how to do it. Friend JD knows how to
JD
do
was
it. I
teaching
know
me some
plenty of
things.
people that know how to do it, dude. Like,
Yeah, even Crystal knows how to do it.
well,
I
yeah,
remember
John Bird knows how to do it. He's the one that taught me.
Really?
John Bird.
John Bird. I did not know if I know that name.
I don't think you've ever met him before.
Yeah.
It's did you ever meet Holly Bird?
No.
No.
Uh-uh.
You met Little Bird. Brooke.
Oh yeah, Brooke.
Holly's little sister.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Brooke's so fucking cool, dude. I would not expect her to be like, cause this girl who's in my fire tribe, like, she is like, you just wouldn't expect her to be like going to Burning Man and like stuff like that. But like
She's a badass.
She's
dude.
a badass, dude. And that throw, that the fucking
Dude, oh my
did.
god, her
I remember you
tosses
bucking
are
your face.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want to do
What's that?
tosses like that. It's not even fair.
Well, okay, so we did the performance at Burning Man, and me and Kyle are in the same fire tribe. We did the performance at Burning Man, and then during what's called chaos, is when everybody starts just free floating, you know. And so there's, I think it was 3 people this time stacked up, and one, like they were lined up in a line, walking out, like marching out, you know, and then they fucking throw the
Toss at the
staffs
same
behind them, and then they keep walking, and then the 2 people behind them catch it, and it was fucking gnarly.
Dude, it was crazy.
Yeah, I was nervous that they weren't gonna do it because it was kind of.
We started doing that the day before it, like,
Yeah.
seriously. Like, the day before it. We're like, you know what, let's throw this twist into chaos.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we started practicing with it and shit like that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Fuck yeah, dude! Like, oh my god, dude, it's so crazy that you're moving, dude.
I know.
It's been a fucking. It's
been
good
an
fucking
adventure this summer.
Fuck yeah, dude! Like,
Dude, Burning Man was incredible.
yeah, and I don't know, dude. I really appreciate the fact that you introduced me to all these people. You know, it's really helped me blossom as a person. You know, it's something that will never be forgotten, no matter what. You know, that's the thing.
I love you, dude.
I love you too, dude. It's something that would, like, I don't know. It definitely won't be forgotten, at least in this lifetime.
That's good, man. Yeah. So when I make it out there, I was actually had this plan because Utah's going for the Burning Man Temple 2019.
Really? Like the main temple?
The main temple.
Okay.
So I really, really hope they get it because I think there's the same thing's going to happen that happened this year. Which is actually the reason why I had the opportunity to build was because there wasn't people putting in applications.
Really?
For like the longest time. And then mine was like one of the first ones.
Oh yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
rad.
so yeah. There was actually 7 burns that got put in. Mine was one of them that got picked.
Oh yeah. That's rad.
Same with Jenny's. But yeah. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the temple for Apogea. Bring it out to them. and basically like give them the opportunity to sign it like we do with like E11 and stuff like that. Leave all your stuff in it and stuff like that. And I'm gonna talk to Element 11 about bringing that temple to Element 11.
That would be cool.
To fucking burn it. Because, like, basically, you can't burn things at Apogea.
Oh, really?
Because it's, like, in the woods and stuff like that, and it's, like, really, really dangerous to burn there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But then we could have that temple there, and we could give those people that release also. So.
And then even just send them a fucking video of it burning.
Oh, yeah. There'll be videos. Plus, think about how many, like, Colorado burners want to go see their temple burn.
Yeah.
And are going to come to E11 just to watch that temple burn.
Yeah,
like,
that would be sick.
Drawing in the crowd.
Yeah.
Start bringing it bigger and closer,
Yeah. Well, dude, it's something that I fucking noticed. I know there's
gonna
probably
get bigger.
Yeah, I know there's
It's
probably
working on it right now.
There's people listening right now going like, "Oh, these damn hippies," you know. But to be honest, you know, this whole Burning Man, fucking whatever you may call it, you know, it's expanded across the fucking world. It's a global thing, you know. There's so many fucking people that are doing so many amazing things. Yeah, dude, the fucking principles, everything, like, really just link up so well with life, and it's quite a wonderful thing, I have to say. And I know there's people who haven't experienced it. Who
Anybody
think it's just
that
a big
wants
party.
to go, I have a suggestion for you.
Yeah.
There's this video on YouTube. It's by John Heilkorn Stinth, and look it up. It's about the 10 principles. He has pink hair.
Oh, I love that guy.
Dude, that
the
dude
Hug
is-
Nation guy?
Dude, I want to meet him one day.
Yeah.
Like, I've been, like, looking for him out at Burning Man, because I want to meet him one day.
Yeah,
Dude,
he's
that
a super
dude's
cool
so
guy.
full of love and just, like...
Yeah.
Dude, I watch his videos all the time on Facebook and stuff like that. Those live feeds that he does, dude. Oh, my...
Yeah,
He just, like, touches my heart in such a way.
Fuck yeah.
I love that dude.
He really, like, I watched so many of his videos before I went out to Burning Man just to kind of, like, he has a bunch of good, like, just tips.
I've
you know?
always wanted to go to his workshop, dude.
Fuck yeah. It would be rad. He's a cool guy.
And then
What was his
Pink
name?
Race.
What's his full name again?
John, I think it's Heilkorn.
Yeah.
It's some kind of bird name.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I think that's where it comes from.
Yeah, he's got pink hair.
Yeah.
And
He's got gauges.
his camp's called Hug
He's
Nation.
got like pinkish gray hair. Like
Hug
just,
Nation.
he talks about the 10 principles in a way of like actually explaining them. And he explains them to a T, basically, and he goes into, like, long extents of, like, why they are what they are and all kinds of stuff like that. And he goes through all the 10 principles. Well, those of you that don't know what the 10 principles are, is there's radical inclusion, which basically means everyone's included.
Yeah.
There's no stigma towards anyone. There's no...
Yeah, just be your fucking self.
Just be yourself.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And then there's gifting. Gifting is a big one because like gifting is how the economy actually works out there, and it's incredible because it's all these people basically taking care of each other and making sure that this experience happens and stuff like that. And all these people, like when you go to Burning Man, you're not a participant. You are Burning Man.
Yeah. And like you're not going to observe Burning Man, you're going to
be a part of
Man,
it.
Yeah.
Like literally a conversation can completely change somebody's whole experience.
Exactly.
Stuff like that. And you're meeting so many different people from all around the world, and it's just...
Yeah. I snuggled with like a 40-year-old girl from Australia.
Hell yeah.
She was cute too. She was from
Good job,
Australia,
Mike.
dude.
Flew out for
Just-
Burning Man?
Yeah, just flew out. She was at the Boom Festival or whatever the fuck.
Oh.
One of the festivals out there. I'm not sure if it was the Boom or not.
Oh, wow.
But she was fucking cool. Me and Briley, I think I'll just sum it up. But me and Briley were on a little adventure. We were getting stressed out, and this girl could just tell that we were stressed, so we just snuggled for a while.
That was probably amazing.
It was.
Did she have an accent too?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I was like,
ran
I
into
better
so
not
many girls that
accidentally
had
pop a
accents.
boner right now. I cannot just accidentally pop one.
Dude, Burning Man tested me hardcore on my loyalty to women.
Yeah.
Holy
yeah.
shit. Dude, it was like not even like fair what this did to me. Like
I remember this. I remember.
I get back from it was actually the night that I ran into you the day after.
Yeah.
I get back and I'm sitting in the chair and I'm hippie fishing.
Okay, what is hippie fishing? I heard
Okay, what is hippie fishing?
Hippie fishing is awesome, dude.
So it's teaching people to leave no trace, which is another one of the 10 principles. And that was actually the one we were actually going off on with this desert bonfire that we went to.
Yeah.
But anyways, the whole thing with that is, so you're casting this moop out
Yeah, on a fishing rod.
on a fishing rod.
Just some trash.
So random people are riding by, they reach down to pick it up, and you reel them in.
That is so awesome.
Dude, it's awesome.
And then what do you do?
Did
You're
you
like,
meet so many people, like so many cool people actually like walk up to you and be like, dude, you just got me, that was awesome. I was like, oh yeah, thanks for picking up moop, by the way,
Yeah.
here's some candy.
Yeah, exactly. And all the cool people are going to be the ones picking up the trash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, they'll come back, hang out for a little while. They're like, dude, how do you do this? I was like, just tie something up to a little like fishing pole and just.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there hippie fishing. I'm looking at my friend. I'm telling the story about the night before that I had like 4 girls like trying to get on me. And Brandon from our camp walks up and he's got a stack of letters.
Yeah.
Slaps them on my lap and says, someone delivered the mail today. They're all directed to you.
What?
I start opening them and they're just like random girls that I met with conversations and stuff like that. Told them where I was camping. And they all sent me like these postcards saying how much they wanted to go on a playa date. And I look at my friend and I just slap him out. I'm like, see? Exactly what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was tested and you know what, dude? I stayed faithful.
Hell yeah.
I stayed faithful. I was kind of surprised, but I stayed faithful.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's fucking awesome.
So yeah, any future girlfriends that hear this, just know I went to Burning Man, not single, and didn't cheat.
Yeah, and any
Just
girls who
saying.
hear this, I went to Burning Man single and didn't even cheat. So you know. I'm just kidding.
Just leaving that out there.
I had a
So
lot of
if-
opportunities, but like I did not take advantage of them.
No, I see.
I did not. And like,
Just didn't want to, or
well, there was a few. Like there was this one girl who I would, like me and Bradley, we were out on our adventure when we lost the bikes. And we were looking for them. Then we ran into these this old like grandma lady and her granddaughter, and we were at their camp chilling. They gave us a bag of jerky and a fucking bag of cookies, and then then we started talking about fire spinning because it just eventually got there, you know.
Hell
and
yeah.
the girl's like, oh, I've always wanted to learn how to spin fire, and then we were like, all right. And they had a little art cart, like a little golf cart, so we went all the way out to Deep Playa and fucking span some fire. And I showed her a couple moves, you know. But then I was like, all right, let's meet up tomorrow at 3 at my camp. And I told her where it was. But little did I know, we had practiced around that time.
oh, dude.
So I got fucked. And, yeah. And I was mainly out there to fucking spin fire and learn. And, like, pussy wasn't the main objective. Like,
No.
don't get me wrong, it would have been
It's
nice.
kind of funny when you take it out of your mind how
Yeah.
much it just like comes to you though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is interesting that you went there with the girlfriend and got a lot of attention from the girls.
Dude, I got so much. I got more attention than I've ever gotten at Burning Man. Like, and that was my 3rd year. So if this is anything, like I got a lot of attention. I probably got like 5 of them a night.
Yeah, there was a few girls where I really
In fact,
hit
one
it
of them
off.
was the
with.
night that I went out with you and we went to the Slut Garden.
Oh yeah, the Slut Gardens.
What
Dude.
is the slut garden?
They had the most epic light show going on.
Oh
like,
my
fucking-
god, dude! It was shooting over top of the desert with these lasers.
Yeah, like they were like as far up as you can see.
Oh, did you talk about this on the other podcast?
And then
I
Watts
think I
was
might
like,
have. Yeah, I
Watts
think-
was with us.
Who was?
Watts.
Oh, Nathan. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nathan
dude.
was with us.
And
And
then
then
he's like walking me. He's like, "No, Kyle, I know exactly where I'm
I
going."
remember he was.
Looks over at me. He's like, "Where are we right now?" And I told him exactly where we were at. And he looks at me. He's like, "No, we're right here." I was like, "Okay, fine. We could be right there. I mean, I think you're wrong." He looks at me. He's like, "I will bet you a pack of smokes."
Yeah.
I just look at him. I'm like, "All right, deal. We're betting. Where are we right now?" I was like, we are probably on 4 o'clock right now. 5 o'clock are those lights up there. No, we're further back. We're like 3-ish. Walk up there. Where were we? We were at 5.
Yeah, I remember that. I was laughing because I'm a little bit like Nate. I think we're both Virgos, so we're both kind of like stubborn maybe. Stubborn maybe, and fucking. I don't know. That's why I get along with Nate so much though, because we fucking link up so well.
But yeah, that's what he was asking me. He's like, "Well, what are you following right now?" I was like, "You see those big ass lights coming through the desert right now? That's what I'm following."
Yeah. I remember
that will lead me the right way to where I'm supposed to go. I already know it. Trust me.
Yeah. I remember making a few excursions, going on the yacht.
Dude, that was fun. Yacht. It kind of makes me sad. I wonder if the yacht wasn't, like, running this year.
Yeah, it was kind of chilling there.
Yeah, because last year, dude, that thing was driving around.
Yeah.
Dude, it was... Oh, yeah. That was fun, dude.
I bet.
Live DJ on it, like, just, like, rocking the ship, and it starts going woof, 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 and people dancing on it, dude.
So what, is it like a truck pulling a yacht in a trailer?
No, it's a truck underneath the yacht, so it, like, drives the yacht on the ground, dude.
Yeah, the wheels are just, like, poking out halfway.
Yeah, so it's like a yacht just, like, floating across, like, on the playa.
And when you look down at it, down at it, it kind of looks like you're looking at the ocean, you know?
You're, like, on a boat.
Yeah.
And everything.
I think they have a bar on it, too.
Really?
Actually.
I would
and they had like the bar like sectioned off and stuff like that. But yeah.
Sounds big.
Awesome art car. It's huge,
it's pretty big, dude. It's probably about one of the biggest ones. I don't know, I've seen some big ones though, so I couldn't say.
It wasn't the biggest one driving around this year, which is unfortunate. Because they just had it parked the whole time. What's that?
What's bigger than a yacht?
There's some pretty big art cars.
Just like custom built, just like
huge. Dude, there's huge stages that are like built and stuff like that. Like these people build these giant like buses with LEDs on the side of them and stuff like that, and then have stuff going up the roof, going up, dude, and make these like giant like stages basically.
Stacks of speakers.
Like this is my idea for an art car is I want to be able to DJ on top of it
I was just
with pyros on it.
Oh,
fuck yeah.
God, dude.
With pyros on it.
You should buy like a
get some
bus.
torches to blow fire too.
You can perform up there also.
Yeah.
On top of that.
You could have like a stage on top and then like a stage on either side of like a bus. And have people just performing like on all directions.
Exactly.
That'd be so cool.
But yeah, you just have this huge bus and it just like whoosh, up. And then there's like a cuddle puddle down inside of the bus and stuff like that. You've got a bar inside of the bus.
Boom.
Like you're a mobile party at that point. You literally go out to Deep Playa and just start throwing down, and this huge dance party ends up just happening out of nowhere.
Yeah. Dude, after the man burn, me and JD and Callan, other folks in my fire tribe, they fucking, after the man burn, we went out and scoped all our cars because they were still parked all around the man, and it was so fucking epic, dude. There was this one camp where there was like fire coming through the ceiling, and like there was like domes with fire coming in, and like it was going to the music. It was crazy. There's a video on my Facebook that I need to fucking find, but it was quite the amazing camp. There was fire spinners outside of it. Just
if you guys like fire, definitely go to Burning Man.
yeah,
it is a pyro's paradise.
Yeah,
the amount of poofers that are out there, man. Like seriously, like this one bar had this poofer, and it was sitting right by it. And this dude's DJing, and I'm sitting there like listening to his beats, and I'm counting his beats in my head, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna drop it right here.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
And the lady looks at me and she just goes, "You are the first person to time that on the beat." She's like, "Here, play with this one too." I was like, "Oh, you're giving me a toy you probably shouldn't right now."
Yeah.
And she just looks at me and goes, "Those are fun, aren't they?" I was like, so much fun.
Fuck yeah, dude. I was thinking about making a fire bike.
That's what, dude, fire bikes. I've wanted to do one. I've
always
wanted to do one.
Just with a little torch on the end, just push.
You know, another thing I saw that was really, really cool at Caltini is, so we were out riding our bikes and we were just like riding around and stuff like that, going to check out the art. And this dude like rides up. He's got this bar in the back of his bike.
Really?
Like shaker, everything ice, all the stuff. Like he's sitting there, he makes us old fashions out there on Playa while we're just like riding around, having a good time, stuff like that. I was like, dude, we should do a bike bar.
That would be rad. Even you could do like a bike that's like a tricycle, you know, and have
exactly. You've got that on the back. You've got like your place where you can set all your fire tools and stuff like that. Like, but that's the thing before the bus. Like, I want an art car, but you gotta think practical before you go and buy a bus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, it starts out with this bike that's gonna have music, a bar.
Oh yeah. That would be rad.
Place for my fire toys, and then just like sit out there and just bartend and do whatever, and have this party out there, and just be like, "Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah.
What do you want? Oh, you want that? Cool. Yeah, I got that." Start learning tricks and stuff like that. I actually want to bartend in Steamboat when I get there.
Okay.
Hopefully.
That would be rad. Hell, fuck
Like
yeah.
finding a job, possibly bartending. So I really want to learn how to do like the tricks and stuff like that. I think that would be like, if I could roll up on my trike like that and just.
Fuck yeah. Just bros and shit. That would be epic. It'd be scary with glass bottles, but it would be epic.
Yeah, that's what gives it that edge. It's
yeah,
like
that's why it's
fire.
so cool. Yeah.
Well, the other thing is I could DJ anywhere I wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it's like small. Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be good
for a
for
little crowd coming.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be fun.
Just
I'm sure
set up
people
my
would be like,
sound
"What? You're on a
system.
bike? Oh, yeah, let's do this."
Like, you're just jamming out on a bike, aren't you, dude? You just brought your headphones and all your stuff, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
you have it so two people can ride on the bike. One person just DJing on the back the whole time.
That would be cool.
You put
That
seats
would
on
be
the
so
bike,
good.
dude. You can totally have people ride with you.
Yeah.
What, everyone pedals?
I mean, you could do it that
That
way.
would be gnarly.
That would be kind of complicated.
It
That,
would,
that would
yeah,
be more
it would.
complicated. Like,
It
you're
would.
starting to get closer to an art car at that point.
Maybe if you got like.
Like, if I just had seats and, like, honestly, what if you had an electric motor? For
Yeah,
it?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like a
there
pedal
you go.
assist motor or something like that.
Yeah.
One of those
And then
things.
just charge my batteries with, like, a solar panel and stuff like that. And then
Yeah.
just hook up my new battery. Dude, I want to do a board.
Like,
I want to do an
yeah.
electric board.
Have you
Like,
seen
seriously.
the surfers?
Yes,
the fucking
dude.
Elvis guys? These guys cruise around on surfboards.
And
And
just...
they're like dressed up as Elvis.
So they got motorized surfboards.
Motorized
Dude, they have
surfboard.
motorized surfboards that
Oh
they're
my
just
God.
like riding across.
They're
playa
doing it
and
with
stuff
style,
like that,
too.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. I wanted to ride one so bad, and I'm sitting there thinking about it. I was like, dude, I kind of want to make one,
That would be cool. Fuck yeah.
make it big enough where I can at least have one more person
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah, and what I don't know, what's really cool I've noticed about like festivals like these and shit, you know. You go out there expecting whatever, you know, but it's gonna be completely fucking different, and you're gonna fucking learn things about everything, you know, fucking mechanics, whatever, as long as you're willing to ask the right questions, because everybody who is like, I feel like most of the people like in Silicon Valley and like all those rich motherfuckers, all those people who are making innovations and shit like that, and just real intelligent people are going out there for the same reasons, you know, to fucking learn and to educate, you know, to fucking share information without having to worry about fucking money, you know. So it's and just the, I don't know, don't get me wrong, there's always gonna be kooks everywhere, you know. You still gotta watch out for some fucking people at Burning Man, you know, shit.
That's the unfortunate thing that you do, actually. There is bike theft there.
Yeah, exactly, and
stuff like that. Like, I don't think all of it's intentional, though. I really
Accidental
don't.
bike theft.
I think a lot of it is that I actually accidentally stole a bike one year. I
really,
didn't mean to.
do you think
And
it
I
was
was too
yours?
messed up to. I was too drunk to remember where I like got it from. So
Oh, so you don't know
Yeah.
if you did or not.
I was dude. I was gonna take it. No, I stole a bike.
Oh, you definitely stole a bike.
Yeah,
Here's another word of advice: if you go to Burning Man, don't paint your bike the same color as the public bikes.
yeah, and lock your shit up.
And if you do, you better lock it up because that will disappear.
Yeah, and
That's
don't,
exactly what happened. I saw it and I thought it was a public bike. I was drunk.
yeah,
They didn't have the sticker on it, but it was painted green. It was the same kind of bike. And I hopped on it because I was like, dude, we just found 2 green bikes. Hell yeah, because we found another one down the way.
Yeah.
Hopped on it, got back to camp, and somebody told me I stole somebody's bike.
Damn.
I walked up, I was like, oh man, I totally did just steal it. Where's it from? I was like, I don't remember.
Yeah.
We were walking back to camp. I don't remember, man.
Yeah. So you just like, I don't know, things like that too. Just
I think
lock
that
shit up
that
in
kind of
life
stuff
and
does
everything.
happen.
Like, watch out for yourself, you know, like.
Yeah.
The other thing is mark your bike. Like, if you mark it with LEDs and stuff like that, as long as it doesn't look like somebody else's LEDs, you're fine. Because that's usually how people try to locate their bikes at night. Because it's a sea of bikes sometimes, and you're looking at it going, holy hell, where's my bike right now? Yeah, so if you mark it, like, you make it unique. Like, even a bike is art out there.
Yeah, exactly.
That is the crazy thing that I see, is I see all these different art aspects coming from all these different people on all these different things. And that's literally one of my favorite things about Burning Man, is the amount of inspirational people and the amount of inspiration that is out there, dude. Like, you should see some of the crazy stuff people do with bikes. Like, my friend, he tied you remember those heads I was showing you? The one I had over my head when we were in Walmart.
Oh yeah.
He took one of those dudes, stuck it on the front of his bike, and like ran LEDs through it and
like
stuff
a
like
big
that.
old
And
teddy
then
bear?
had a giant tail for it and shit. Like,
What, so like a
basically
like a
turned
furry
it
mask?
into a furry teddy bear bike.
Oh.
Hell yeah. That,
Like, and then Brooke ended up doing like a unicorn bike and stuff like that. Like, dude, like the amount of stuff that you see out there is just insane. Like LEDs for days on these bikes that you're like watching how they did these LED patterns and stuff like that, and you're just going, how did they do that? That is really, really cool. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
But yeah, it's like just the amount of inspiration that's out there. And I was talking to one of my friends about it out there. I was like, you know, it's crazy when you get all these people that have the same ideals, that have the same ideas, or not necessarily the same ideas, but different ideas, and you collaborate them together.
Exactly.
See, ideas stem other ideas. And it literally causes a ripple effect to where other people are helping you create these ideas in your head, which is perfectly fine, because the universe isn't just one. I mean, I know it means one song, but it's not just about one.
Yeah.
It's about all of us, honestly. It's about coming together as a community and basically making this whole thing happen.
Yeah. And making it fucking better for everyone else, you know?
Exactly.
Well, it's like when you work in construction, let's say you're helping somebody out, you don't want to fucking hand them a drill, like, with the fucking drill bit facing them, you know? You want to fucking do them with the handle up. Yeah. Same thing with anything in life, you know? You want to make it, like, leave, like, fucking, when you're camping, you know? Leave no fucking trace. Like, anything, just make it...
You know, that's something my dad taught me, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking Boy Scout shit, you know?
Like, seriously.
I was never Boy Scout, but I still understood that.
Yeah. My dad was like, you leave a campground looking better than when you got there.
Exactly.
And I actually had a conversation with him about it, and he realized it because, so, what ended up happening after the burn, after Element 11, is I got stranded.
Yeah.
And it's the first time I've gotten stranded from a festival and stuff like that. Some stuff ended up coming up. I've talked to both of those people, and I forgave them last weekend and told them that I loved them and that it's okay. Shit happens.
Yeah.
But, so he goes out there to help me basically clean up the rest of my burn scar. And that was huge, man. Like, having my dad actually help me clean up the ashes from something that I burned. Yeah. And knowing that he's now understanding a little bit more about me to understand that his son is making the right decisions, because it sometimes feels like he doesn't think I'm making the right decisions.
Yeah. Well, dude, that was such a powerful burn for me, you know? I remember, I do not know why I'm forgetting his name. Fucking owner of Area 51. Arby. Yeah, Arby. I was about to say Archie. But fucking Arby, he comes up to me as it's burning, you know, and he's like, you know, this is Utah Fire Tribe's fucking thing, you know, this is a homie from the tribe. I was like, yeah, dude, I'm part of the tribe. He's like, oh, he was drunk, you know, and he's like, oh, I fucking remember you.
Oh.
And And I'm like, yeah, dude, like, it's fucking amazing, you know. Kyle's one of my fucking good homies, you know, like, and that burn really linked up so well for what I was going through and what a lot of people have probably gone through too. And he really,
stories.
yeah, he really reminded me. He was like, you know what, like, because I was kind of questioning myself. I was like, what am I fucking doing, you know, like he just came up to me and he was just at the perfect timing. He was just like, you know what, like, you guys fucking busted ass, you know, you were doing something with your life besides working, and that's, most people don't like to do that, you know, and like most of these so-called fucking hippies, whatever you want to call them, are fucking doing these things that fucking inspire people and fucking these things that really just make a big effect, you know, fucking infinitely with everybody, you know. Maybe I don't know, but
you know what gave me the inspiration for actually making it collapse the way that I wanted it to collapse was your story about the Lotus.
About
how it collapsed the way that it collapsed.
Yeah, that was a beautiful fucking...
Explain that.
Okay, the Lotus last year was this
It was the year before last.
Yeah, the year before last, I mean to say. And it was this, I think it's called a dodecahedron.
Yeah, it was on top of a dodecahedron.
Yeah, and then there's this flower on top of the dodecahedron that was... And if you don't know what a dodecahedron is, look it up. And there's this flower on top of it that was, like, closed, you know, that wasn't bloomed yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really know what it was. There was a couple other, like, fucking sacred geometry, like, benches, you know, and shit like that. And it was just... I was really feeling that one. Really. And they fucking burnt it. And I happened to be sitting right next to the fucking girl who made it. And, like, I was just, like... Me and Devin were just, like, almost fucking crying, you know? And then I see this girl crying, and then she starts talking about how she made it, and I was just like, oh my god, that must be, like, one of the most amazing yet heartbreaking feelings in the fucking world, you know?
Uh-huh.
But, like, it's so fucking meaningful, like, just... I don't know, if you've never experienced it, I recommend it, but everybody's different, but it's something that benefits me, really... makes me acknowledge the impermanence of things.
Yeah.
What a burn is. See, we literally build these things to burn them, but the reason why we're doing it is because nothing is permanent in this world.
Yeah.
And it teaches us how to let go. It teaches us how to, like, take, pun intended, our chains and literally snap them. And so we talked about on my last podcast, like, what this burn was, basically. It was a giant heart encased in chains, and how it was supposed to burn. Well, I'm not going to put it that way. It's not how it was supposed to. It burned how it was supposed to burn.
Exactly.
But how I intended on it collapsing and stuff like that, which ended up having issues with weather and stuff like that, which is one reason it didn't happen the way that I was intending on it.
Yeah.
But you know what? Honestly, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And so basically how it was is it was going to open up and the lock was going to drop through and stuff like that. And like I just had this whole envisioned plan of like the chains basically like snapping off and all these different things.
Yeah.
And what ended up happening is we had such a high burn like risk this year.
Yeah.
And
we couldn't even spin fire like anywhere but the camp.
Exactly. Like this grass, dude, I feel so bad for Blackfoot. Like he was like stressed.
Oh, the fire
so
chief?
hard. Yes, dude.
Yeah, he was tripping.
Like I was out there from like the beginning, like when we started like We Build the City, which is actually a really, really cool thing.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, like pre-11 is like just as cool as E11. But yeah, so yeah, we were out there and he's out there like mowing it in this chicken costume.
That's funny.
Just stressed the hell out. Mowing it in this chicken costume, getting around like all the burns and stuff like that. And so we were able to talk. What's the area it's in?
Stargazer?
Yeah.
Stargazer Ranch.
What is the county?
County is
Box Elder.
Box Elder.
Yeah. So Box Elder Fire Department came and checked it out, made sure it was okay and stuff like that, and they're like, okay, cool. Well, we also had like ember chasers and stuff like that. Had these huge water backpacks on. We just walk around and put it out. I actually did that for the temple burn.
Oh yeah.
It was actually kind of cool.
Hell yeah.
It gave me the opportunity to be a firefighter for the first time.
Oh yeah.
I was kind of stoked. I got this firefighter T-shirt, all kinds of stuff. So it was cool, but yeah, yeah, but yeah. So they were worried about it, and Mark comes up to me, Blackfoot, the guy that's basically the fire chief, walks up to me and he's like, "Dude, we've got to pull these posts out." He's like, "We have to." He's like, "We don't have a choice. We can't let it burn that long. Like, by the time that they start to burn through...
Yeah, those are thick posts.
It's going to be a problem, and it's going to be windy, and we need this thing to collapse fast because Jenny's burn took a little longer than we were expecting and stuff like that."
Yeah.
Which, I don't know if that's the case, but yeah, that's what was said.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, cool, let's do what we need to do to burn it. Let's just get her burnt. Like, I want to see this thing burn. And so we pulled the post out, dropped them in, stuff like that, and then loaded up all the fuel. And how it collapsed was actually really, really cool.
Yeah. So how
I was happy with how it collapsed, actually. And I was really, really happy. And you know what? It taught me a lesson. It taught me a lesson that, you know what, everything's not how you always expect it to be.
Yeah. So how'd you expect it to burn, and how did it burn?
So how did I expect it to burn? How I expected it to burn? I expected it to basically split, and then the lock to keep burning and stuff like that, and then to drop through.
Yeah.
Was ideally what I had, and then the chains were gonna like pop loose and like hang free and stuff like that, and then the post would eventually collapse in on it, bringing the rest of it down. So how it ended up burning, which it was a really beautiful burn, and so many people came up to me afterwards in tears and stuff like that, dude. It was a pretty powerful night.
I'm sure, yeah, I guarantee it.
But yeah, RB actually came over to me too, and he's like, sitting there, he's like, "Didn't you build this?"
I did, dude.
I looked over at him, I was like, "Yeah, this idea came out of my head. I mean, I wasn't the one that necessarily built it completely. Like, I had a lot of help."
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But how did it fall?
So how it fell, it was kind of cool. So while it was burning, coolest thing. All right, I'm going to talk about the lighting it up. Because that was an experience in its own, dude. Oh my God, getting to light something on fire to burn it, dude. Oh my God. Okay. So, pop the flare. The fire chief, or the other fire chief, comes over, which is Princess Stephanie, which Princess Stephanie is an absolute badass, dude. Have you met Princess Stephanie?
I don't think so.
He was running the camp right next to us.
Oh,
yes,
wow.
dude, this dude is a badass. Like, he's a cool dude. He's actually the one that gave me my playa name.
Really? That's funny.
He's actually the one that gave me my playa name. In fact, that goes back to the story that we were having before about Cat. I started using my playa name.
Yeah.
So people wouldn't confuse me anymore for that person.
Yeah.
So then that playa name ended up sticking, which is actually really cool because it's been like my favorite playa name. I think Wolfie matches me.
Yeah, definitely fits.
I think goddamn it Kyle does too. But
yeah, that like.
The credit goes to my old best friend for that one, though, because that's the funny thing is Logan started saying it, but then I was like, holy shit. My old best friend that's married and has a kid now said that.
Yeah. I don't know. Everybody in the fire tribe is kind of like, I think they know me as pick on Kyle a little bit. And I don't know. I don't fucking know. It's all in good fun, you know.
Yeah.
But like the biggest saying is, "God damn it, Kyle!" in the
Your rowdiness and all this kind of shit. God damn it. Like, wait, what did he do this time? It was fun. Wait, you did a flip off the effigy? Like a somersault kind of thing, and I landed it.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that was an experience in its own too. But yeah, we're gonna get back to the burning. So, pop the flare, and I'm sitting there walking with it, and I have this thought come over my mind, and it's like, holy shit, this thing's about to be engulfed in flames.
Yeah.
Like, this thing that you just spent 3 to 4 months pouring your heart, pouring your soul,
Yeah.
pouring your emotions, having tears, having blood, and you're about to burn it.
Yeah.
And you are so happy that you're getting to burn it, because I just had this huge smile on my face while I had that flare in my hand walking up to it. And they told me where to throw it and stuff like that, so like it would catch the fuel in the right way.
Mm-hmm. So what, did you just kind of drench it in fuel?
We drenched the base in fuel and then half of it going up.
Oh, I see.
And stuff like that, so that way it would burn like that and then swoop over and catch the rest of it.
Kind of planned it.
That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of how that ended up working. And so I go and I throw it exactly where it needs to go. Princess Stephanie was like overwatching the fueling and stuff like that, and basically he told me where to throw it, and so I throw it in that spot, and it just goes up the heart, and I'm so close to it, and I literally just watched the flame just climb the heart, and then they're like, okay, you need to step back now. I'm like, give me one moment. So I sat there and watched it for a second, and then got out of the perimeter, and I'm sitting there watching it burn. And as I'm watching it burn, I start thinking about like all the things that my chains were, and all of a sudden the chains do snap off of it, just slightly. It's kind of crazy. Because that was probably one of the coolest things about that burn was that chain piece that was just sitting there.
Yeah.
So the heart collapses, and when it collapses, one piece drops, the other piece drops on top of it, because his heart was built in 2 halves basically.
Yeah,
so it like collapsed on top of the other heart and sitting there burning the locks in the center of the bottom piece. And so it's sitting there burning, and it's making like all these different shapes and stuff like that with like how it's burning. And I'm looking at it like just amazed with like the amount of like sacred geometry that's inside of this thing.
Yeah.
And I'm having tears rolling out by this point. Like I'm bawling like a baby, feeling that release, feeling that feeling of being able to release all of that. Like everyone always asks me like, what did you put in it? I was like, I didn't put a block in it. But I put blood into it. I put sweat into it. I put tears into it.
Yeah.
I had an experience building it. Like, one of the biggest chains actually helped me build it.
Oh, fucking yeah. Mm-hmm. So the chains were attached to these pillars, and I remember the pillars said words on them. Do you remember
They said words on them. So basically, these pillars had words on them. So there was pain, fear, insecurity, happiness, memories. All these different ideas of all these people that helped me build. I brought them over and just basically like started picking their brains on like what are these posts to you, like basically I told them my vision of them, and then we just started coming up with all these different ones to start adding to it and stuff that, and it turned into this huge beautiful like post with just things written on it. There were like different things. One of them that I picked was actually ego. So ego was on one of them. Joy was on another, judgment was on one of them too. And like I asked the guy Brandon, who was a rock star and helping me build it, like what does he see the chains as? And he goes, I see it as memories.
That makes a lot
He's
of
like,
sense.
I see it as memories, and he's like, and it's like the memories that you want to hang on to are strong memories, but at the same point there's those memories that you want to let go of. So with your collapsing chains and stuff like that, because I told him like how I wanted it to burn, and basically he's like, you know what, it's memories to me. And I looked at him and I was like, you know what, that's going on one of the posts, dude.
Fuck yeah, that's fucking awesome, dude.
That makes a lot of sense how it would be memories with how the whole thing represents impermanence, because I feel like how I'm seeing it, at least with the chains, is it's like those things that you're holding on to that you can't hold on to, like memories, essentially, things that like you can't get a grasp on, but it's like those things you're trying to hold on to. And then,
or even happiness, that's something you really can't grasp onto, I guess.
You can't. None of it.
None of it.
None of it. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
It's definitely that was one of the most fucking powerful burns I've seen.
Thank you.
Definitely, dude. quite fucking amazing. I think, I don't know, we're getting fucking pretty far into this shit. But, dude, we need to fucking get you on another one some point in time, dude. We need to fucking...
I'm definitely.
I don't know. I really want to make a better reputation for, like, the burner community, for the people who have no idea what it is, you know? I think that would be cool. And I don't know,
love them, dude. They're my family.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. But yeah, dude, this has been fucking amazing, dude. I'm sad to see you go, but you're gonna have some fucking beautiful adventures out in Colorado, dude. Weed's legal. Fucking weed's legal.
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to cut it straight off the line and fucking smoke it.
That would be funny. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the whole burn scene is gonna be totally different with weed involved.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, it is. Jesus. That's
It's
fucking
like a
cool.
cannabis cup mixed with Burning
It's like
Man.
a cannabis cup mixed with Burning Man.
That's the festival.
I kind of want to go check out Apogea now, guys. Anyone that goes to Apogea, if you're listening to this, like, yeah.
Yeah, look for Wolfie.
Wolfie.
Oh, I'll be there. Yeah, I'm actually gonna build a temple out there 1 year. I'm hoping.
Yeah, dude, you'll get it. You'll get it. Fucking, especially once you, like, get in with community and fucking... Cause you're fucking...
Show them my art structure, or not my art. You know what? I need to stop saying that.
Yeah. But dude, something I've noticed...
Show them our art structure.
Yeah. And something I've noticed in you those, dude, you are a fucking workhorse, dude. You bust ass, dude. And that's inspirational. Inspirational. Maybe sometimes you need to relax a little bit, take some time to yourself. But it's inspirational, dude.
You saw
Especially
me
with
during
community.
E11.
Yeah, I was like, dude, take a nap, brother. You've been busting ass all day. And you're raging and stuff, like...
It was worth it.
Yeah, I know you love it, dude. That's the thing. That's
It
the
was
thing.
worth it. Doing somersaults off the effigy before they closed it down to people going on top of it.
Hell yeah. But yeah, fucking, I don't know, support your local fucking community, whatever that may be. Fucking create shit if that interests you, you know, fucking do whatever you fucking feel like is right, you know. And I guess you probably know what feel like is right, what you feel like is right for you, you know.
Yeah,
Whoever's listening, you
exactly.
know, fucking, you know deep down.
Take inspiration. Take
Yeah.
inspiration from like everything that you see around you, and eventually ideas will just start to come.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking to tap more into like music and stuff like that, and I kind of want to start playing around with that a little bit.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
So.
And yeah, see if you fucking feel like you want to get into new things, don't be afraid to suck for a little bit, you know? Like people are so afraid.
Dude, I was so horrible when I started spitting fire.
Yeah, dude, me too, dude. Me too. It's
This
just
guy
about
is a
getting over it.
boss at spinning poi. This guy is an absolute boss, and I'm so proud of him. Like, I
Thanks,
saw him
that means
spinning
a lot.
fire this weekend, and I looked over, and I just see him, and he's sitting there spinning two with one hand. I just look over, I'm like, holy shit, that's Mike. Dude, that is bad fucking ass. Fuck yes.
Yeah, it's been my fucking what I've dedicated myself to for the past year. I think
Oh, yeah.
I saw a memory on Facebook, and 3 days ago was when I got my first fire staff, and probably about not 3 days ago, 3 days ago, a year ago, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and fucking then a little bit after that, my buddy left some poi at my house, and I just got addicted, dude.
Oh, Manny.
Yeah, well, Veteran.
Oh, veteran. Oh,
Yeah, he
okay.
left him there, and it was, I don't know, sometimes I struggle believing everything happens for a reason, but sometimes I 100% believe it, you know, but, like,
Mm-hmm.
it's a beautiful thing, you know, and,
Agree, man.
oh, dude, thanks for fucking being on, dude, I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's nice
Thank
having
you.
you.
Yeah, we'll have to fucking visit in
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
Colorado.
Oh, I'll be back to visit.
Hell yeah.
I'll be out at E11 every year.
Fuck yeah.
That's a given. That's
Well-
like a given. I'm not missing E11.
Well, if you want to fucking watch some fucking pimps spin fire and build some fucking crazy shit,
Mm-hmm.
come to fucking E11s. I don't know, see what if you really want to fucking be a part of it, you know, see what you can do to help out even before it happens, you know. It's really helped me out in life, you know, more than like therapy would, you know. But I don't know. Much love, everybody. Thanks for listening. I know we're going fucking pretty far out on this bitch. But hell yeah.
Alright, peace out, people.
Peace out, guys. Thanks for
Much
listening.
love.